The migrating herds promise a future for her hungry brood. But the river is alive with unblinking eyes. Submerged in the murky depths, the crocodiles remain perfectly still. Only their armored nostrils and unblinking eyes break the glass-like surface. The 4 cubs, driven by the searing heat, plunge into the cooling flow. Their small bodies are half swallowed by the turbid water as they paddle further from the bank. Their mother tests the silt, her movements slow, her muscles coiled with a deep-seated apprehension. She senses the shift in the water's weight and emits a low, guttural warning. From the depths, the river explodes in a spray of mud and foam. The tigress paddles frantically, the water heavy with the scent of sudden loss. She surges forward, her shoulders breaking the surface as she drives the cubs toward the dry sand. To follow blindly is the instinct of the young, but here it is a path to certain ruin. Behind them, the crocodile tosses its prize into the air, feeding ruthlessly in plain view of the shore, violently shaking its prize to break both bone and spirit. They swim with desperate, thrashing strokes toward the rising slope of the shore. She glances back, her amber eyes wide with a mother's helpless rage. She can do nothing for the lost. Her only duty now is to the living. As they nearly reach the solid ground, the second crocodile surges from the silt. It snatches a second cub right from under the mother's flank. She stands as a wall of fur and fury, shielding the survivors while the predator displays its prize. The crocodile retreats into the depths, leaving only bubbles and blood behind. The mother stands at the water's edge, her breath coming in ragged, heavy gasps. She watches with eyes full of a profound, quiet sorrow as the river claims its toll. Beside her, the 2 survivors huddle against her legs, trembling and exhausted. The ground finally firm beneath their paws. But as they reach safety, grief turns instantly to a primal, white-hot rage. She pivots on the bank, a massive coil of muscle and fury, and launches herself back toward the killing water. She stands chest-deep in the murky flow, eyes fixed on the scaly ridge of the killer. The tigress strikes, a thunderous roar echoing off the mudbanks, as her claws rake the crocodile's armored head. In this brutal exchange, she seeks no meat, only a desperate, violent vengeance for her stolen blood. She meets the prehistoric hunger with a fury that is purely mammalian. To lose this fight is to let the river win twice. She shifts her grip, seeking the few soft points in the monster's armor. But the river is the crocodile's domain. The giant reptile flips its massive body clear of her grip. From the murky depths nearby, a second prehistoric shadow rises. She yields the water, retreating with a final, defiant snarl. She climbs the bank to find her 2 remaining cubs, huddled together on the dry sand. A soft, rhythmic grooming. A silent signal that the ordeal is over. The river has taken its fill, but the lineage remains.